Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can use VLOOKUP to search for values within an array or table, and I'll be using this table as an example that contains columns for company, employee, employee salary, and the average company salary. So let's start out by typing equals to VLOOKUP, so equals V, and then you can first tab to like autofill the formula here, and you'll notice that we're given four arguments here: the lookup value, the table array, column index number, and the range lookup. Now, the first three arguments are mandatory for this function, while the last one is optional. So when entering the lookup value, you want this value to be in the leftmost side of the table, as VLOOKUP uses the lookup value as the reference starting point when searching for the desired search result. Basically, the function will start at the lookup value and then start scanning the table to the right. It will never go to the left of the table. So whatever value you are searching up, make sure that the column where the lookup value is comes before it. Otherwise, VLOOKUP wouldn't really work. The table array is basically the entire region that you want VLOOKUP to scan, and the table region generally starts at the column where the lookup value is. For the column index number, is the column number that you want VLOOKUP to scan for the value, and the column index number starts at 1, ergo like the very first column, and it should always be part of the table array. So, and finally we have the range lookup, which is used to either find the exact or approximate matches. And for this one, you can use 0 for exact or 1 for approximate. And if nothing is entered, then the argument will default to the exact match. So now that we've explained what each of these four arguments mean in the function, let's apply to like an example in this table here. So let's say we want to look up what the employee salary of someone who works at Apple is. So in this case, our lookup value will be Apple in column A. The table array, which generally starts at the lookup value and then like moves towards the end of the table region, will be from A1 through D12 and then comma, and our column index number. So since we're looking for employee salary, our column index number will be 3 here. So the lookup value or the like table reference will be from A1 to D12. So the column starts at number 1, column A starts at as like index number 1, then number 2, and number 3 here for employee salary. So we would enter 3. And finally, for range lookup, we want an exact match, so we enter 0. Now, if you don't want to enter 0, you can also enter false, or like just leave it blank for the default settings. Close parentheses, and enter. Now we get the value of 95,200. So let's see if that matches with what's shown here. So for the company Apple, and the employee salary is $95,200, and it looks like it does match here. Now let's do another example where we're going to be like starting at column B as the lookup value. So we want to find the company average salary of an employee named Dob here. So let's do equals VLOOKUP. Now the lookup value will be Dob and comma. Now the table array, this time let's start from column B, so from B1 through D12 here, comma. Now the column index number is going to change as well. So before we said that column A is number 1, but this time, since our table array is from B1 through D12, column B will have the index number of 1, C will have number 2, and D will have number 3. So since we're looking for the company average salary, we're gonna like enter 3 as the column index number. And the range lookup will be once again 0 for exact match and close parentheses. And we get 88,300. So let's see if that matches. So the company average salary for an employee named Dob is $88,300 here, and it looks like it does match here. Now you can also like perform calculations with these VLOOKUPs as well. Ergo, you can like drop these formulas down here, and you can also like divide numbers or like perform basic operations or like manipulate these numbers in any way here. And let's drop it down. Now, I hope this was like a helpful video for like understanding how VLOOKUP works and like how to use it. And if you like the video, then please subscribe to a channel for like future content.